It's very important for all of you to become strong internally, emotionally, mentally, as well as ethically. Your strength will give the backbone to Indian corporate sector. In future, you will be heading the Indian corporate sector. Some of you will be becoming entrepreneurs. Some of you will be becoming the corporate leaders like CEOs or chief executives or whatever the designation may be. But the most important thing is your internal strength. And that strength will reflect in your decisions. The kind of decisions that you will take will determine the future of the corporates in India and, of course, all over the world, because Indian companies are going to dominate the worldwide, entire world. And if you have the required pragmatism, if you have the required vision, if you have the required capabilities, you can definitely take Indian companies across the globe and enable them to become the true global companies of the future. And that is what we expect from you. Now, when we talk about ethics, or when we are saying that you have to be very ethical person, I am very clear in this aspect, clearly telling you that you have to read and understand Bhagavad Gita, because that is true source of what kind of decisions you should take, how you should handle conflicts, how you should handle different kind of situations. It's a true masterpiece. Mahatma Gandhi used to tell that whenever he used to have confusion, what kind of decisions to take, he used to refer to Bhagavad Gita, he used to read Bhagavad Gita and revive himself and update himself and then take the decision, right? So Bhagavad Gita is a masterpiece about how to be forthright, how to be firm, how to be very clear about what we have to do and how we have to do it. It is a masterpiece because it enables you to take detached decision, which is very difficult. Understand detachment. Detachment is a condition where you are able to neutrally take a decision without getting emotionally involved, without getting emotionally attached to the decision points. So your ability to remain detached is excellent one. It can enable you to take decisions even in very, very difficult situations, conflicting situations. Corporate life is full of everyday decision making. Every day you have to take decision and every decision will matter. So since decisions are going to be the most important thing, they will determine your fate, they will determine the fate of the companies. They will determine the fate of many, many people who will be affected by you, by your actions. And your decisions will depend upon your internal framework, how you think, how you decide, what kind of mental preparation you have got. Your entire childhood, schooling, college education, home education, sanskar, all these play very important role collectively in your decision making skills, right? Your family upbringing, your sanskar, your family environment, all these play very important role. And you have to groom yourself. You have to tell yourself every day that I have to prepare myself for the corporate journey. I have to become an excellent decision maker. I have to become an outstanding decision maker. I have to become somebody who can remain cool and calm even in most turbulent time. That is required. Because in the years to come, you will have to take those decisions which will determine the future of your companies. And those decisions will be involving huge amounts. If you make one mistake, there will be huge financial losses. Not only financial losses, there may be huge losses to the company in various other forms. I'll give you the example of bearings company. You have not heard the name of this company because now this company does not exist. But once upon a time, it was one of the world's biggest financial institution, banking and financial institution. One of the world's biggest. But the mistake of one person, wrong decisions by one person, paid heavy price for this company, and this company became bankrupt. From one of the largest company, this company came down and was sold for just $1. So this company's case clearly tells that one manager, if he takes a wrong decision, he can bring down a company, make it bankrupt, and if he takes right decision, he can turn around the company and enable the company to become one of the best companies of all times. So you will be the torchbearer of the company. You will be the most responsible people of the company. Your decisions will play very important roles in the years to come. So are you prepared for that? Are you asking every day yourself that, look, I am going to prepare myself for the best decisions in the future. I have to take very responsible decisions. I have to play the leadership roles. I have to give corporate leadership, and I have to take those decisions which will enable my company to rise and progress. You have seen yourself in your life. You have made many mistakes in the past. Your mistakes have costed you. But when you will be the corporate leader, your mistakes will cost the entire nation, entire world. Remember, I again and again give the example of Union Carbide. Wrong decisions by the chief executives, by the senior executives of Union Carbide company cost more than 3,000 lives in India, Bhopal. You know, 3,000, more than 3,000 people died in Bhopal and thousands suffered. Wrong decisions by a few executives. And therefore, I do not want you to become another executive like that of Union Carbide. Right? Nobody should give your example when they are quoting bad managers. People should give your examples when they are talking about outstanding, excellent, and great managers. So you have to become stronger and stronger every day from inside, and that strength will enable you to transform your company. Remember, keep in mind, the company is not the first thing. The first thing is this world, this Mother Earth, this country, the society, the world we living in. This is most important. If your company suffers loss, no problem. Don't ever try to exploit this world. Don't ever try to destroy this world, this earth, this Mother Earth. Because anybody who has tried to destroy Mother Earth, anybody who has just tried to destroy this earth, this Mother Earth, has not benefited in the long run. His company has been ruined. Look at it. So why do you do such activity? And this is in any case your responsibility. This Mother Earth has given us birth. This Mother Earth has enabled us to live a very happy life. And we have the duty to take care of Mother Earth. If we are ignorant, or if we are careless, or if we think, no, I have duty only towards my company, I have only duty towards my family, this is our wrong notion, wrong thinking. We should avoid such kind of thinking. We should be very clear and firm that no, our actions should not destroy our Mother Earth. Our actions should not damage our environment. Our actions should not destroy our mother nation, our society. So that framework, mental framework, has to be developed inside mind. The pace at which we have destroyed our environment, we have come to a stage where it becomes mandatory for all of us to plant at least one tree. Every one of us should plant at least one tree, and each one of us should try to support all those who are trying to plant trees, spread greeneries, and use green technologies. We should try to protect those who are using green technologies. And we should try to avoid, if possible, we should avoid all those products which are causing damage or which are causing harm to the environment. It's very unfortunate today that in our world, we, the most educated, the most intellectual people, are not giving due regard and due respect to those who are using green technologies. And therefore, those people are, suffering under heavy financial stress. I'll give you an example, which I always give. Probably you may be able to recall this example I have quoted in your class many times. I've been giving you this example, that what a tragedy it is. The people who are manufacturing the best green technology based products are now getting out of job. You will ask who? I have thousands of examples, but I'll give one example which I always give. Kumhar. Kumhar in India are those people who make everything using Mother Earth. They make pots, they make matki, they make earthen glass, earthen cups, earthen utensils. All these are very environment friendly, very useful. You drink water from matki, it is very good for health. You drink water from earthen glass, it is very good for health. You drink tea from cooler, it is very good for health. You use the earthen tawa for cooking, it is very good for food. You use earthen thali, it is very good for health. All their products are outstanding, but you will not find them anywhere in the homes. In modern homes, the most developed homes will not have any one of them. You ask your neighbors, if you find the richest person in your neighborhood, go to his kitchen and ask, do you have any product made by Kumar? They'll say, no, we all have steel products, we have gold products, we have silver products. We do not have anything made by Kumar. That's what they will tell you. So what a tragedy it is. The people who have the best technology, green technology, environment friendly technology, they are out of job. Nobody is buying their products. They are trying to sell their products sitting on roadsides, begging everybody, please take one glass, or please take one gamla, or please buy one matki. And what an unfortunate situation is, none of us, the so-called intellectual people, none of us buy their products. We do not buy their products. We do not have money to buy their products, but when we go to the market, we are ready to buy a refrigerator, which is far more harmful than a matki. We are ready to buy other costlier products like oven, etc. But we are not willing to buy most environment friendly products made by Kumhar. And they will be forced to get out of the business. They will not be able to sustain any longer if we are not supporting them. The rise in income level has hit them badly because poor people continue to consume their products. But as the income rises, people stop buying products. So long as a person is in lower middle class, he will keep on using matki. Once his income increases, he becomes a rich person. He will throw out the matki. He will buy water cooler, which is most which is causing loss to the environment, which is not good for the environment, not good for your health, not good for the others, because you are consuming electricity in this. We are already having shortage of energy. So the tragedy is that the kind of enlightenment that is required on people is not coming. We have to create enlightenment, true enlightenment among the youth, so that people can differentiate what is good, what is bad. You don't buy products just because others are buying it. Don't consume a product just because others are consuming it. No. Don't buy a product just because Amitabh Bachchan is saying that you consume it in advertisement. Or don't buy a product just because your class teacher is saying start using Colgate. No. Don't do that. Analyze, evaluate, use your brain and look at the impact of the product on your health and on the environment and take a decision. Life will be beautiful if you are in harmony with your environment, if you are in unison with the environment. If you think you can kill others, you can use pesticides and become happier, that is a false notion. It is not possible. If you have a feeling of affection towards your environment, towards this universe, towards everybody around, the affection will come back to you and you will feel happier. That is my idea. So you have to lead a happier life. How will you get it? You have to change your perspective towards the world. Don't buy products blindly. Don't adopt practices just because others are doing it. Don't become mad after foreign brands or after multinational companies' brands just because seems to be a good brand. Let's buy it. No, no, not at all. Because advertisements and heavy publicity has caused heavy damage to our society. Due to advertisements, many people have been forced to get out of the business, and due to heavy advertisements, people have developed bad habits, wrong notions. Bad habits are, for example, people are today eating so-called noodles and all those products as their regular food. The junk food has become their regular food, and people are not using fresh food, vegetables, fruits, which they should use. They are not using because there is no advertisement for fresh. There are huge advertisements for junk food, for useless things which are not good for your health. XYZ company is giving advertisement, eat it, it is good, it is sweet, and you start buying it and eating it without realizing that this product is not actually good for your health. But that is happening all over the world. But we don't have to create that kind of society. We have to create among our youth truly aware and intellectually sharp people who are able to discern, who are able to differentiate between what is right and what is wrong. I used to, because the childhood upbringing of the modern times, because of the modern school education and all these things is such that we are trained to adopt foreign products. My father and my grandfather and those people, old people, they used to use neem. They used to have neem ka datul. I was trained in school life to use a particular brand of toothpaste. So I started using that toothpaste. Soon I realized all my teeth have gone. My teeth got damaged completely because of heavy chemicals. You know, the modern toothpaste that we buy from the market, they contain very heavy and harmful chemicals. So all my tooth got damaged. I was not able to eat. Then I consulted a few Ayurvedic doctors and all those things, and they said the traditional Indian practices, that is neem ka datun, is actually the best way to undertake toothpaste. But nobody tells you for that, because all modern schools, modern educational institutions, they are trying directly or indirectly to promote a Western lifestyle, Western products. And in a way, we are forced to abandon our traditional lifestyle. I switched back to neem ka datun. Today, I use only neem ka datun, and my teeth have again become perfectly all right. The pain in my teeth have disappeared. All teeth which were surviving are now intact. I am hale and healthy so far as my teeth are concerned. I can eat anything again now. I am healthy again, not because of the modern toothpaste, but solely because of neem ka datun. No, this is our traditional knowledge. For thousands of years, we have been using it. But none of the school teachers, none of the college teachers will recommend you for this. There are thousands of such practices, I tell you. Why? Why we are abandoning it? Why we are losing our traditional knowledge? Why we are losing our strong base? And look at the American people. They have started using neem ka datun, while they have thrown away their useless toothpaste in Indian markets, which all of us are buying madly without realizing that this is a chemical. It is not to be consumed. It is harmful if it goes inside your stomach. If this toothpaste will go inside your intestine, it will cause heavy damage to your liver. We are using it. We have lost our intellectual capabilities. And this is not, I'm talking about you, I'm talking about even the science students, those who are doing their MBBS, those who are doing science education, those who have done MSc chemistry, they are also using these products. Then if I ask them that if you are not able to apply your scientific vision, your scientific knowledge, your scientific understanding on your own self, what for your science education is, you are an MSc chemistry and you are not able to understand that the product that you're buying, the product that you're using may cause harm to your own intestines, your own liver, and you are using these products. While our ancestors, 1,000 years back, 100 years back, they were using neem ka datun, which is actually very good for your health. Why don't you use that product again? So because probably somewhere there is a feeding going on. This feeding is in the form of films, in the form of advertisement, in the form of school education, college education, in the form of various media, whereby people are trained, people are taught, people are asked not to follow traditional Indian practices. People are taught to adopt those products which are sold by multinational companies. Multinational companies will benefit, no doubt, their income will increase, but you should awaken. Why should you reduce your life? Why should you play with your health? Now, this is micro level thing, but if you apply it at macro level, right, you will find substantial damage to our economy, our ecosystem, our environment. These kinds of decisions are taken by every day. Everyone is taking such decisions every day. If you use a particular brand of toothpaste, you might be causing indirect loss to your own health. No problem. This is loss to your own health. No problem at all. Loss is limited. But if you take such decisions as CEOs of your companies, as member of your board of directors of your company, you will be causing substantial loss to the entire country, because everybody who will be using your product will be suffering from health related problems sooner or later. So you will be responsible for that. So your decisions can cause substantial loss to the mankind, to the entire world. I am therefore asking you, no problem, you continue to damage your own health. I am least concerned. You continue to consume all these products made by the multinational companies. I am least concerned. But please don't carry this practice to your decision-making style when you become CEOs. When you become CEO, try to awaken yourself. Try to awaken your consciousness. Try to awaken your appreciation for age-old traditional Indian knowledge base, which has always been very respectful to the environment. Very, very respectful to the environment. Nowhere in the world you can find this kind of respect towards environment as you can find in traditional Indian knowledge base, which we have unfortunately discarded. So bring this knowledge back to your conscious level when you are taking a decision as CEOs of your company or as entrepreneur. Look at Indian knowledge base. Thousands of years back, Indians recognized that there is life in trees. Western world has understood it only now. Thousands of years back, Indian knowledge base, Indian rishis recognized that there is life even in the smallest particles. They recognized that you can improve your health or you can reduce your health by eating this vegetable or that vegetable or this fruit or that fruit. Thousands of years back, they had the knowledge of such products which the modern science has yet to understand. So their knowledge base was excellent. Let us understand, appreciate. The most important thing, they always tried to respect nature. They always tried to be in harmony with the universe, harmony with the environment. That is what I want. That is, they could have discovered, they could have used pesticides, but they didn't. Instead of pesticides, they used to use neem for, to remove the harmful insects, if any. So they used to use neem and other such products. They never used pesticides because they knew that the technologies must be in close harmony with the world. So I am requesting you that you awaken your conscious. You awaken your conscious, you develop truly Indian frame of mind, create capabilities inside yourself, create your own standards, your own benchmarks. Don't try to follow the Western benchmarks, Western standards, which are going to be very harmful for this world at large. You have Indian standards, which are thousands of years old. Follow them if you have to follow. And develop new technologies which are truly green technologies, and respect all those who are trying to use green technologies. And in this way, you will be able to give a truly ethical direction to your companies. You will become the entrepreneurs that the society is waiting for. We want you to be the entrepreneur for the society. We want you to be savior of the world. We want you to be the true benefactor of this universe. We want you to be the pioneer of green technology. We want you to be somebody who is again able to bring consciousness at corporate decision making. Right? Individual decision making is not my concern. This was just to give example, right? Because I want to correlate this point, that the way you take wrong decisions about yourself, about what to eat, about what to use, just because of advertisement and other things, by persuasion you are taking wrong decision about yourself. I am not against it, but I am saying that if you continue to take such wrong decisions at the level of CEO in your company, you will be creating huge damage to the entire world. That should not happen. And therefore, if you can start cultivating consciousness, if you can cultivate truly environment friendly lifestyle in your own personal life, that would be better, because it will become part of your habits. We want you to be the conscious forefront for our next civilization. If we can get truly conscious 100 CEOs, I can tell you the world can again survive. After 100 years, the world will not die. But if those people who are today persuaded by advertisements, not able to use their own brain, not able to use their consciousness, keep on consuming the products made by the multinational companies, keep on destroying our environment, if such people become CEOs of 100 companies, it is certain that after 100 years, this earth will not be livable. Neither human beings nor the other living beings. Nobody will be able to live on this world. Temperature will rise substantially. Glaciers will melt away. Oceans, the level of oceans will reach so high that cities like Bombay will merge into the ocean. This is going to happen. Oceans will not be any place where fish can survive. Oceans will be full of waste, plastic waste, this waste, that waste. Already, urban areas are full of wastes. In morning, you go around any city, any street, you'll find every city has developed at least one area which is full of garbage, full of dust, no cleanliness. At least one area in every city you will find, right? So we are in a way moving towards disaster, and this is all because of the thing, because of the issues that we have discussed. So the most important thing is development of consciousness, development of true, awakening of mind, awakening of true decision making, which will enable us to become truly ethical again.